Hey legend, Fraser Brooks, and in this video I want to share with you how you can build your own personal brand in just a few minutes a day. So my name is Fraser Brooks and I help people using social media to build their personal brand to make more money, more sales, and get more recognition. So here we go. There are a few reasons why you need to be building a personal brand in today's world. The first one is it's going to be the biggest asset that you own. I know people invest in the S&P, they invest in the FTSE, the Dow, different stocks and shares, property, but the greatest investment you will always make is in yourself. So imagine creating and spending the time to build a personal brand that can pay you back 10, 20, 100, 500, 1,000% every single month. It sounds crazy, but it's absolutely true. The second thing is it's going to help you build more relationships deeper and faster. When people see that you've got some level of influence or authority or credibility, they're going to treat you completely differently. They're more likely to follow. They're more likely to respond. They're more likely to react. They're more likely to tell their friends. It just helps massively in the relationship building process. And number three, you're going to become more visible online. You're going to get seen by more people. Why? Because the algorithms do give a little bit of favoritism to the people who have already got a brand. Why? Because they see it as credible. They see it as relatable. They see it as already responsive. And obviously, if someone who has a personal brand and someone who has authority, someone who has credibility makes a post, usually the amount of engagement that that person gets is significantly higher, which tells the algorithm, woo, 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 the sirens are going off saying, you need to pay attention and we need to post this video to the rest of the world so more people can get this relevance. So when I think about when I got started and built my personal brand, it allowed me to think bigger. Instead of me just going, oh, I'm going to post a video now and again, it made me think, hang on a minute. What if I post every single day good value around a certain specific topic? Then I could potentially be connected with lots of different people who I already look up to. And that was the second thing that I found when I built my personal brand. I started to be able to build these relationships very easily, like what you mentioned before, with people who I already looked up to, people who I was watching on YouTube, people who I was seeing on stages, people who have already written books. And it allowed me to become an author. It allowed me to become a YouTube creator. It allowed me to have this multi-million-dollar business. It allows me and gives me the confidence to be able to help other people like you do the same. So what is a personal brand? Well, in my opinion, it is a set of stories, skills, experiences, and perspectives unique to the person who shares them. So we all have different stories, we all have different skills, we all have different experiences, we all have different perspectives. That is what makes up a personal brand. It's very, very simple. So the first thing you need to start doing is write down all your stories, write down the skills that you have, write down experiences that you've had, write down your different perspectives on the things that matter the most to you. That is going to be your foundation. And this is going to take you a few minutes every single day just to figure that out. So why is it important to have and know your personal brand? Well, in today's world on social media, there are literally billions of people who are creating content on certain different things. A lot of people actually create content on food, fashion, travel, sport, their dogs, what they're having for dinner, like all those different things, but that is not focused enough. So in a loud and busy market of social media, we need to stand up, we need to stand proud, and we need to be able to share our stories, skills, experiences, and perspectives. So let me really quickly share with you how a personal brand kind of like came into my world, came into my life, and what happened as a result. So when I was building a business before I kind of started building a personal brand, and it was always me having to generate the leads, make the sales, generate the leads, make the sales. And it got to a stage where it was very repetitive, extremely boring, and I didn't feel like I was really moving anywhere fast, right? I was doing really well, but it wasn't fast. In the beginning of 2017, I made a commitment to give as much value as I could without any idea or any intention to get anything in return. It was very scary because I thought, what if I'm going to be spending all this time creating all this content and giving all this value for free and get nothing in return? But this was in 2017. I had no idea what was going to happen. So I went on this mission to just know exactly who I wanted to help and what I was going to help them with. And I just decided to create content every single week. I would go live on Tuesday at 9 p.m. UK time. They were called Fraser's Live Show on a different topic. How to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. And a few weeks went by and people started to notice. A few months went by and the numbers started to grow. About a year into the journey, I'd done 50 plus lives. It started to catch fire. I remember doing one of the lives and we had 300 plus people on the live. I couldn't believe it. I went into my dad's office and said, Dad, I just had 300 people on a live. And he used to tell me stories about when he had to do meetings, he would have to organize a hotel room. He would have to pay for it, get the drinks, the coffees, all of this. And then he'd have to promote like an absolute maniac to get 1,000 people invited to this event or to this meeting for 300 people to turn up. And there I was, just pressing go live. So the real big difference and change, especially when we started to see the numbers grow substantially, and those numbers ended up going to 2,000, 3,000. I think the biggest one we ever did was 3,700 people. It had thousands of shares. It was absolutely wild. And it was just once a week commitment. It didn't take me long at all. But the real big change is when I created and came up with a mission. I came up with this mission to unite people, to make what we were doing sexy, and to really kind of level things up from a professionalism standpoint. And what I realized is what gets repeated gets remembered, but what gets remembered gets repeated. So I just kept repeating the mission, It'd be, hey everyone, Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live from Dubai. And hey, if you don't know me and this is the first time you're coming across me, my mission is to raise the professionalism of network marketing done online, to unite the industry and make it sexy again. And people were telling and sharing that mission. People became soldiers in the army of the mission that we were on. Once that started to catch fire, it was amazing the number of people who had influence, credibility, and authority in the space that we were building this personal brand on. They kept coming to me asking, hey, can we interview you? Can we go live together? Can you come speak at our event? Can you come speak at this generic event? Can you do this? Can you do that? And almost overnight, I became an international public speaker. I had no intention of traveling the world and speaking on stages. And now today, 6 years on after making that decision and getting started, I've spoken on stages in 33 different countries, and I've been paid for it to be able to do so. Okay, so step one, this is what you've got to do right now. You need to establish who you're going to help and what you're going to help them with. This is super, super, super important, because if you don't know who to help and what to help them with, you don't know what content to create. So the who you help is you, right? So if you're a 35-year-old mother of 2 boys, then you help 35-year-old mothers. If you're an 82-year-old man, you wouldn't go and help 21-year-old girls. Right? If you were a 62-year-old woman, you wouldn't go and help 25-year-old men. You help who you are. You help what you have experience in, and you have experience in you being you. And then what do you help them with? What are you excited about? What do you love? What do you enjoy? What do you have skills in? What do you have perspective on? What do you have experience in? What do you have stories about? Those are who you help. Now, here's the thing. Bad branding doesn't focus on constant content creation. It doesn't focus on the who. It doesn't focus on the what. It focuses on, oh, I need to get a logo. I need to get colors. I need to get a really good website. I need to have a photo shoot. It doesn't focus on any of that. You do not need that to have a big personal brand. You need to get going. You need to get good, and then you need to get smart. Get going is simply messy action. This is point number 2, is messy action. Just make a start. Then you are going to get good. You're going to start to establish, wow, people really like it when I talk about this, and people really love it when I talk about that. And then you're going to get smart. This is where you create systems, or maybe you build a team of virtual assistants or video editors who help you grow to the next level. So I would love to be able to help you further. So what I did is I actually created a free 5-day challenge, completely free. And all you got to do is go to the link in the description. It's fraserbrooks.com/MLM. And it's a 5-day branding exercise based in a challenge. It's bite-sized chunks for 5 days. And it's going to teach you all of this and more in a massive amount of depth. So go ahead and do that. So in summary, real easily, a personal brand is actually very simple to do. I wouldn't say it's easy, because it does require hard work, dedication, and also an obsession to actually want to help other people. A lot of people build a brand to make themselves look good, but the reality is you need to build the brand to help other people become good. When you're a person of value, when you're a resource for them, you will win. So know who you're helping. Know what you're helping them with. That is a great start. Then get messy by just get going. Then get good, and then create the systems that you need in order to get smart. If you got any value out of this video, hit the thumbs up, smash subscribe, and then don't forget to check out previous videos that we've done that can go in different depth on different areas of social media and building your online business. All right, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.